And that's it. That's the win. Armadillo sweep, baby. That's the win. There's certainly a lot to talk about. You know, this whole week has been filled with a lot of discourse within the Minecraft community. As excited as I am about the armadillo, there's a lot to discuss. There is a lot to discuss. I've been trying to work on a script and make a kind of video talking about the way I think Minecraft is being handled. It's just not feeling right, and I think I'm just gonna go off the dome right now. First of all, what inspired me to do this is Minecraft's new license agreement, which basically lists several ways that they are going to start regulating the way the game is used by the community. If they don't like how Minecraft is being used, they are reserving their own right to be able to shut it down. Events, videos, posts of any kind, anything that uses Minecraft in a conflicting way with Mojang's beliefs. I don't see a lot of people talking about it. The only person I've seen talk about it, which is where I learned from this, is Ant Venom. When considering the fact that Mojang has been has made it clear that Minecraft is a game about the players and what the players do with it, and now they've put out a legal documentation of things you cannot do, and it's very vague. It's just a reminder that Mojang is owned by one of the biggest tech corporations in the world, Microsoft, right? Obviously, right? And it makes you think that Mojang is starting to disconnect from its community in a very corporate way. Things like what is happening, or what has been happening this week about the mob vote, and how much the community is trying to push back on Mojang, you should resonate with it. You should resonate with that. You should resonate with that if you're in the community. If at any point during any of the discourse you were trying to defend Mojang, I honestly I don't agree with that. I don't agree with defending a multi-million-dollar company when, I'm going to be honest, we're asking for a pretty small demand. I don't condone or defend actually harassing the individual developers, but it's important to remain critical of billion-dollar companies and million-dollar companies. After seeing that agreement, as much as the community was causing an uproar, I don't think they were listening. I think we thought that Mojang would listen, but I don't think they're going to. It's a sign of, I think, what's to come. And I think Microsoft is pushing their limits, like what they can do with Mojang, like as far as possible now. Like they're pushing the envelope a little bit. Because how are you a game about creativity and about what the player does with the game, and you make that such a hard point? You drive that point so hard, and you do that. I don't know. And this is also not to say that Mojang doesn't do any work. I don't believe the term, or I don't believe calling them lazy is the right thing to do. Because I don't think they are lazy. I think they are putting in a lot of work into the game. They are. That is true. They are putting a lot of work into the game, and they're trying to make it interesting every year. But I think Microsoft is not allocating their resources properly. Because we're always upset about the mobs. Why can't we have all three at the same time? Trails and Tales was a little bit disappointing. But when you consider the fact that they have a team dedicated to Legends and to Bedrock, which Bedrock gets updated it has like an event every couple months or something like that. When you consider just how much work Mojang is being put into producing Microsoft's specific products, it really makes you wonder. Because I know a couple of the developers on Twitter were like, it's not as easy as everyone's making it out to be. And I'm sure it's not. But I think they're being wasted when people are defending them. Like I can get around, like defending Mojang. Like you don't have to be too mean because I don't think they are fully responsible. Don't go around harassing, being rude. Like, stay respectful. After all, like this is just a game, right? This is just a game we're talking about. There, you could criticize a game, but you don't take it beyond just the game, all right? When you consider how much is being done for Bedrock, for education, which is also owned by Minecraft, for Microsoft, Legends, which is, Microsoft, because Minecraft Java Edition, that is specifically made by Mojang. That is Mojang's product. Everything else, every other like side game, that is published through Microsoft, not through Mojang. So when you think about just how much is being done on the other stuff, it makes you think like you guys totally have the resources. It may not be easy, all right, but you guys totally have the resources. All you guys need is to use it properly. I get it if it's a hard thing to do to make all of these things work and work together to make sure it fits within the realm of Minecraft. If it like feels good to have the feature in the game. But when you bound yourselves to a year of developing an update for two games, let's talk about just like the base Java and the base Bedrock. When you're developing those two updates a year, it just doesn't sit right with me when you're saying you can't do it when so much other stuff is going on. And like, remember Minecraft Earth? Remember that? That was a huge project that fell flat almost immediately. That's what I mean. There's just a need for profit, and of course, they got to get paid, but that's just extra stuff. They're getting paid well enough without the need of having Minecraft Earth. But it just, they sunk money and developers into that for nothing. Wasn't Minecraft Dungeons being like, I think it's like shutting down or something, right? Is that right? I don't know. But that was also being updated regularly, was it not? I don't know. I didn't play much of the other. And then also on top of that, I've played a little bit of Legends, so I know Legends is being updated regularly as well. Even though I like the Legends, I'll tell you what, it doesn't need as much time as Java needs or Bedrock needs. That's what I have to say about that,